Coptic Pope Tawadros II says his faith is waging war on IS, responding to their attacks on Coptic Christians in Egypt with forgiveness. On his first papal visit to Australia, the leader of one of the world's oldest churches sat down with SBS to talk about his vision for a new Egypt.
A divine liturgy for thousands of Coptic faithful, led by their highest earthly spiritual leader. Pope Tawadros is here to help Australian Copts reconnect to their homeland. It's a homeland where in recent years and recent months, Coptic Christians have come under attack during prayers at services just like this one. In December, an IS suicide bombing at a Cairo church killed 29. On Palm Sunday, 2 explosions at church services left 46 people dead. At St. Mark's in Alexandria, the Pope was leading prayers as the bomb went off. IS has named Christians in Egypt their first target and favourite prey.
We are now in war against that terrorism and against this violence. We are the Church of Martyrs.
But there's also, you mentioned now, fear.
Yes.
How do you reconcile, how do you make peace between?
The fear is considered as a human feeling, of course. But in the same time, we have the power of faith. After that attacks in Egypt, our churches was filled, was full.
So in a way, these attacks, some of which have been claimed by Islamic State, strengthen people's faith?
Yes, yes. Before these attacks, we pray for those make these attacks against our people, against Egyptians, against churches, and also we love them, and we forgive for them.
Pope Tawadros II became leader of the Coptic Church in 2012, when a young blindfolded boy, believed to be guided by the hand of God, picked his name from a short list of 3. Then he spoke of how the church should withdraw from Egyptian politics. Months later, he publicly endorsed the ouster of Mohammed Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood.
Maybe it was not dangerous for the church per se, but it was very dangerous for the people. Actually, what happened since 2013 until today is an increase of attacks against the Copts, and the state has proven to be completely unable to protect the community.
In the weeks that followed Morsi's ouster, after the military opened fire on crowds of Muslim protesters, more than 1,000 killed, 42 churches were torched in 10 days.
What has changed in your mind about the role of the church in Egyptian life?
I think that the main role of the church is a spiritual role. But our participation in that revolution was through citizenship, because in addition to the spiritual role, we have also social role to serve our society. All Egyptians have many dreams to build the new Egypt with a good economy, with good education, with good law, and also with good media.
How far are we away from your dream, do you think, now?
Many years. Many years.
Nastasia Tay, SBS World News.